Hi, let's do some more math with Mrs. McElveen. We're going to continue working with some measurement concepts, and today we're going to do some metric equivalent work, metric equivalencies. Let's read the problem we have. Jessica is baking a cake. The recipe calls for 295 grams of flour, 30 grams of cocoa powder, and 400 grams of sugar. How many kilograms of dry ingredients are required for the cake? I'm going to read it again and highlight some important information, or underline it. Jessica is baking a cake. The recipe calls for 295 grams of flour. And remember, a gram is like a sunflower seed. 30 grams of cocoa powder, and 400 grams of sugar. How many kilograms of dry ingredients are required for the cake? So it doesn't say it, but I'm thinking that means in all, how many kilograms of dry ingredients in all? The flour, the cocoa powder, the sugar. So you need to make the cake, because I know when you're baking, you put all of those dry things together. And when I see in all, I know I'm either going to add or multiply. And in this case, I have different amounts. I'm not doing groups of things. So I think I'm going to be adding. But I'm going to just draw myself a real quick picture. So I have, this is my bag of flour, 295 grams, and then my little container of cocoa powder, that's 30 grams, and then a bag of sugar is 400 grams, and I want to put all of these together to find out how many kilograms. What I think I might do first is add, they're already all in grams. I'm going to add those together and see how many total grams it is, and then change it into kilograms. So 295 plus 400. I'm going to keep track of what I'm doing and put a check mark by the ones I know already. Our lights went off. Just a moment, please. I'm going to try to get them back on. There we go. That happens at every time, every day about this time. Okay, 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 0 is 9. 2 plus 4 is 6. Now I'm going to add the 30 grams. You could add all three of them together. I always worry that I'll make a quick calculation error, so I'm separating them. 5 plus 0 is 5, 9 plus 3 is 12, regroup, 1 plus 6 is 7. So 725 grams of dry ingredients. Now I want to know 725 grams is how much in kilograms. So I'm going to draw my quick metric place value chart. I know I need 7 spaces. I'm really quickly just going to do 7 lines. And then I know my prefixes. Kilo, hecto, deca, base is grams, deci, centi, milli. There we go. I just need to go to kilograms. So I'm starting at grams. I'm going to the left. I'm going up. 1, 2, 3. Going up is harder. I remember I divide by 10 each time, or I have 3 moves of my decimal place. I'm going from the smaller measurement to a bigger measurement. So I have lots and lots of teeny tiny little grams, but only a few big kilograms. And I remember that there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. This is less than 1,000, so I think my answer is going to be smaller than a whole number. I'm going to move my decimal. 725, this is a whole number. The decimal starts at the end after the ones place, ones, tens, hundreds. I'm going to do my 3 dividing hops. I'm moving left. 1, 2, 3. 725. I can put a 0 here if I need to. And I'm just going to double check my work on the calculator. I started with 725 grams. I have to divide by 10 3 times. So I'll show that. Divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10 equals 725 thousandths kilograms. So for the dry ingredients, it's a little bit less than 1 whole kilogram of ingredients. 1 whole kilogram would be about 1,000 grams.